this is Sharon, and today I am out in our woods. This is one of the dried up creek beds. It usually just runs in the summer. And what I'm going to be looking for are some stones to make a very unique bench with some of those hand-hewn logs. What I need is about 15 inches high of stacked stone to use as the bench legs. And you can see in here there's all different sizes, and I have my snake chaps on because I know who else likes to hide in rocks. So I'm going to look for some various sizes. I'd probably look for some smaller ones for the top and maybe some thicker ones for the bottom like this. Boy, what sometimes looks like a loose rock ain't a loose rock. I may have to just skim them off the top here. Alright, so I got a couple stacks of assorted sizes and thicknesses. They're beautiful sandstone though. I'm going to pressure wash them, get them cleaned up. But I didn't think of that. My UTV is way back there. Let me see if I can sneak up this little side here. These things are heavier than what they look like. You know, it would have been a lot easier just to pick through these that are right next to the UTV, but no, instead of these right down by my feet, I had to go all the way in the back there. Let me show you how pretty these are. So this was a piece that I accidentally threw another rock on it. Of course it split, but you can see the sandstone layers there. Just beautiful. I am going to pressure wash it just to get rid of some of the the minerals that have been interacting with the water over the years. But look at those gorgeous colors. Oh, I wonder who's living in that. Ugh. Okay, and I did run into one snake, and of course I didn't have my camera with me. And it was one of them that I threw up here to pick up. And I don't know, I got underneath it. So, a little pucker moment for me. I'm sure Joe would have loved it. But I'm almost loaded up. A couple more. Let's get out of here. Oh, I know I got more than enough, but girls gotta have options, right? Well, there's my little log protector friend. I don't mind him. It's just the ones that slither across things. Okay, so I'm out here. I need to find 2 5-foot sections, or I guess I could cut up a 12-footer for that bench, because they really need to be the same thickness and width. I also need one that doesn't have really deep axe and add marks on it. I think I'm going to use this one here. That one right there. It's 12 feet long. I used up almost all the 8-footers, and then there's some smaller sections here. And I don't want to use up the really good 12-footers in case I do some other projects. So I'm going to take this one. It is 7.5 inches wide, so that'll give me a 15-inch bench seating area. And this middle part's a little bit rotten, but I'm not going to be using that anyway. I'll be able to cut out a couple feet and it'll be right in that rotten area. So let's take that one. So I'm going to pressure wash that. And then I got my rocks laying out here. I'm going to clean them up. I'm just going to use a pressure washer first. If there's a lot of, black stains from being in the water, I may hit them with some bleach, but I want to see what they look like first. And then I have some of the cuts from the dovetail ends from my other logs that I'm using for the headboard, but I'm going to salvage these and use them for shelf brackets. Like this would be on the wall, and that could be the top. And then I found this rock while I was out there. No, I don't need a round rock, but I thought it was pretty neat. Let's see what that looks like. Well, I would say that was a success. I just did one side, but yeah, they really cleaned up good. I don't think I'm gonna do any kind of bleach on them because there's natural dark stone in it too. Look at my little ball. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's sand. When I was spraying, I was actually getting sand blasted because it was coming back at me. Nice little conversation starter, I guess. Alright, well, I'm gonna get these flipped over. Sun's coming around. Finish up my logs. Get them up and get them drying out here. Well, that took a little longer than I thought. Probably a couple hours by the time I got everything done. Just in time. The sun is coming around the corner here. So I just got them all stacked up against the shed here to dry. Like I said, they're beautiful. I don't think I'm going to do any kind of bleaching or anything to them. Now, when you stack them, all you're going to see are the edges. But I think they'll stack up real pretty. Now, I just did this kind of for fun. I cannot imagine hauling all those rocks from fields and the woods to try to build a house or a barn. Oh, that's a lot of work those people put in. I have my two beams right here. Get them dried up. And I'll cut them to size. I'm going to keep the notches, the dovetail notches on there. So, I think overall, like I said, I think it turned out pretty good. The bonus part is that they are not inside of Joe's shed or shop, taking up room. And he got a free shed power washing. So that ought to count for something. Free concrete washing. And even a free UTV wash. So I think I got some brownie points for that.